Hello, welcome to Fair Lady of the Loch Tarot. Thank you for joining me. Today we will be doing a rune reading as well as going over crystals that can aid you in protecting yourself as you step into your authority, as we see here with this Emperor card, along with the confidence that you need to achieve your goals and success. Okay? So first, let's start with the rune reading. Algiz, origin of word protection, defense, elk, sedgegrass, symbol of protection, friendship, and defense. And here it is in the book. We are reading from Runes by Kitty Gilsborough. Elk sedge. The elk sedge is mostly to be found in a marsh. It grows in the water and makes a ghastly wound, covering with blood every warrior who touches it. So that's how it's used in the Poetic Edda. Don't touch me, says Algiz. Don't come near me, and I won't come near you. Don't make me have to hurt you. This prickly little rune wants to be left alone, and whether you heed her or not is up to you. Everything has consequences, but you have free will. You can do as you please. This rune wants to think about boundaries, your own and other people's, and the boundaries set by nature herself. The elk sedge grows deep in the marsh where no man has a right to be. She has taken herself away from people, and if people come anyway, then so if they get hurt. This is a bit harsh of an interpretation. I will grant you that. This rune wants real compassion for everyone in the story. Boundaries matter, but lashing out is almost never the best option. Being left hurt is terrible, but so is being touched and plucked and picked when you tried your best to get away. This rune says, are you overstepping someone's boundaries? Is someone overstepping yours? Could you draw some boundaries for yourself? Could you make sure there are consequences to your boundaries being overridden? You have a right to protect yourself. You have a right to ask for what you need. Remember, you deserve space and time, but you don't have to lash out. Can you think of a way to draw boundaries that doesn't leave people bleeding? Is there a kinder way to ask? Is there a better way to make it happen? Or perhaps you're the person left bleeding. Should you have stepped back? Can you give this rune the space she needs? Can you respect people's choices and ask them to respect yours? So, Algiz is a rune of protecting oneself. Okay, so this is a really popular one for tattoos on the skin, another popular one for drawing runes on the skin, having around your space. Also, the painting on the fingernails that we talked about in the last, about employing runes in your life. Okay. All right. So, crystals that can aid in protection include this amber crystal, banded agate, black tourmaline, bloodstone. Give me one moment. This next stone, I need a little help remembering how to pronounce it. If you'll give me just a moment. I had it marked here so that I could tell you about it. Okay, so luxullianite, I'm not saying that correctly. Okay, this helps protect you from energy vampires. Okay, I got that from the new moon. Snowflake obsidian, as well as regular obsidian, volcanic glass. Fluorite, as you can see, they're Comes in a wide range of colors. Labradorite also comes in a range of colors within the gray and black spectrum there. Mookaite jasper. It comes in red and yellow and this creamy pink color and a brown color. Yellow jasper as well. This is not mookaite, but yellow jasper in general is protective. Emerald. Here I have some raw emerald. You can wear it in jewelry, obviously, that's been cut and faceted. Larvikite. This also helps with energy vampires. Pyrite. Serpentine. Smoky quartz. This is really good of transmuting negative energies, protecting you from nightmares and that sort of thing. It's a beautiful tower that I got from a Thunder's Trove. I really love it. Tiger's Eye, and here I have both the regular tiger's eye and the blue tiger's eye, which I got from Age of Aquarius. Desert Rose. This is one of the ones I got from Merlin's Treasure Trove. Selenite. This one from the local radish and this from the burnished raven. Hematite from New Moon. Green aventurine. It's a tiny piece. It's one of the ones that I got when I was doing the gem mining bags. It was a lot of fun. Carnelian. Lava stone. Black onyx, another beautiful find from New Moon. And aquamarine, another from New Moon. Now, I'll say just a brief thing about aquamarine. This is particularly potent for those who were born in March and are of the Aries zodiac, which you can see here with the Emperor card being represented. Having that in your jewelry and in your space can be really helpful. Another thing I want to point out is that black, if you're using color magic, is protective. So any stone that you feel protection from that is black, like this moonstone that I got from Thunder's Trove, aids in protection with travel. Okay, can also be particularly helpful. There are also plants that can be of assistance, and things like this little, what they call devil's pod, help to ward off the evil eye and hexes and negativity. This is a new addition to New Moon's collection. Another way that people protect themselves is through spell bottles or spell satchels, which they fill with crystals and herbs. And you've all heard of, I'm sure, of witches' bottles, where any sort of evil eye or negative energy goes to the witch's bottle instead of yourself, and that's full of some really interesting and somewhat gross ingredients. I'm not going to go through that on here, but if you're interested, there is a lot of information out there on YouTube and TikTok and in various books that can aid you in that endeavor. Spell bottles, however, can come in many shapes and sizes and have many different ingredients. You can have ones that are shake bottles, okay? This one has lavender and thyme and various crystals, just a lot of different herbs that are protective that you can shake that you might need to help. This one is more of a sits and does its job. one, and then you have a rune that's carved in on the top there for protection. And then you have ones that use the color magic of the black candle for protection, and then have the different things you wish to accomplish within your life in the bottle with that protective energy there. As far as the spell bottles and satchels go, there's a wide range of ingredients that you can use, including for protection and strength, including rosemary, butterfly pea, thyme, holly, five-finger grass, blessed thistle, aloe, sage, violet, basil, bay leaf, comfrey, angelica, clove. Clove specifically also protects from gossip and that sort of thing. Nettle leaf, cactus, birch, motherwort, hyssop, lemongrass, fennel seed, cumin, juniper, eucalyptus leaf, black tourmaline, as we saw here, okay, obsidian, smoky quartz, labradorite, black salt. Any sort of salt is protective, so use whatever color works for you. I really like to use pink salt because of the loving element. I have a friend who loves to use black salt because of that black protective element. So you use what's best for you. Garnet, which helps with confidence and helping you to protect yourself. And snowflake obsidian. Okay, so that's just some of the many plants that can be utilized along with crystals in a satchel or a spell bottle format. Now there are some crystals that I do not have in my personal collection that I wanted to go over with you really quick. That include, give me just one moment here, blue aventurine. Okay, that's also another one for protection and strength. Nuummite, with that masculine energy. This stone very much reminds me of the Emperor energy that we're talking about that authoritative, protective strength energy. When you are trying to step into your own power, nuummite is a really good one. And it also helps alleviate doubt as well. Peridot for protection and finding joy in that self-authority. Okay. And then I just wanted to show you the yellow jasper that was separate from the mookaite there. Okay, so there's just a few things that you can add along with what I've shown you here. Now, I hope that you found this to be helpful. If you have any others that you like to use for protection, there's some Celtic symbols that I like to use myself, that I have on my jewelry boxes and in books and things like that I like to use. One that's in the car when I'm driving. Please feel free to share any crystals or plants or sigils or signs or runes that you find to be protective in your life. Okay. If you found this to be helpful, let me know in the comments. If there was anything that I could have improved upon, let me know that as well. As always, please be kind and gentle as you do so. Remember, you are beautiful. You are loved always. Okay? And that will help give you the confidence that you need, because confidence is key to your success, okay? To aid you in stepping into your own power and authority. All right? And with that, protective boundaries are imperative. So arm yourself with the tools that you need internally and externally as needed, and step into who you are. I love you, and I look forward to seeing you in future videos. Bye.